The Last Voice on Channel 9. I work the night shift at a small radio station on the edge of town. Nobody listens anymore. That's what my boss says. Still, every night from midnight to 6 a.m., I sit alone in a soundproof room, watching blinking lights, playing old music, and waiting for calls that never come. At least, they never used to. The station is old, built sometime in the 1970s. The walls smell like dust and warm plastic, and the air conditioner makes a sound like slow breathing. At night, the place feels less like a workplace and more like something pretending to be alive. Around 2:17 a.m., the phone rang. I remember the exact time because I checked the clock twice, confused. Nobody ever called this late. I hesitated before answering. "Channel 9, late night radio," I said. Silence. Then breathing. Not heavy breathing, soft, uneven, like someone holding the phone too close to their mouth. "Hello?" I said again. A man's voice whispered, "You can hear me?"
"Yes," I replied. "You're live." The breathing stopped. After a long pause, the man said, "Good. That means it's starting again." Before I could ask what he meant, the line went dead. I stared at the phone, waiting for it to ring again. It didn't. I told myself it was just a prank call, someone bored, someone drunk. I played another song and tried to forget it. But at exactly 3:33 a.m., the phone rang again. Same number, no caller ID. I answered immediately. "You called before," I said. "What do you want?" The man sounded closer this time, clearer. "You shouldn't have answered," he said. A chill crawled up my spine. "Listen," I said, forcing a laugh. "If this is a joke—" "I died in this building," he interrupted. I froze. "What?" "Studio B," he continued calmly, "where you're sitting right now. Heart attack. They found me slumped over the console, mic still on." I swallowed hard and looked around the room. Studio B. That was exactly where I was. "That's not funny," I said. "I'm not laughing," he replied. "The lights flickered just once, enough to make my heart jump. Every few years," the voice continued, "someone answers the phone. When they do, I can speak again." "Speak about what?" I asked quietly. "About how lonely it is," he said. "About how cold it gets when nobody remembers your name." The air in the room felt heavier, like the walls were leaning in. "Why are you calling me?" I whispered. Another pause. "Because you sound tired," he said, "and tired people listen." The call ended. I didn't play music after that. I sat in silence, watching the clock crawl toward morning. At 4:44 a.m., the monitors turned on by themselves. Not static, a waveform. Someone was speaking into a microphone. I wasn't touching anything. From the speakers came my own voice, same tone, same breathing. "I work the night shift," the voice said. "Nobody listens anymore." My blood ran cold. The phone rang again. Shaking, I answered. "That's my voice," I said. "Yes," the man replied gently. "I borrowed it." "Why?" I asked. "Because mine doesn't reach the living anymore." The waveform grew larger, louder. "I don't want this," I said. "You didn't want the night shift either," he replied. "But you stayed." The lights dimmed. The glass window reflected my face, and behind me, for just a second, I saw someone sitting in the corner, slumped, still. "You can stop this," I said desperately. "Yes," the man agreed. "You can." "How?" "Leave the mic on when you go." I looked at the microphone in front of me. Red light off.
"If you leave it on," he continued, "I won't need your voice anymore." "And if I don't?" I asked. Silence. Then very softly, "Then I'll keep practicing." The clock hit 6 a.m. Morning shift arrived. The lights returned to normal. The monitors went dark. I quit that day. I never went back. But sometimes, late at night, when I turn on the radio, I hear my voice, still working the night shift, still waiting for someone to listen.